What's going on, traders? So, a lot of people have asked me to go over my TradingView setup. So, I'm going to go over all my indicators, my setup, and everything so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Before I jump in, if you are trading prop firms and you want to save some money, all the discount codes are in the description of this video. It's coupon code CoveTrader on all major prop firm platforms. So yeah, all right. So let me go over this right now. We're gonna drop this down. So these are the ones I use for the most part. We'll go over each one individually so you can kind of see what it does on the chart. Basically, this one is just, it gives you an auto trend line. It's this. Obviously, the trend line switches when you go to different time intervals. This is the end of the day. It kind of gives the last trend. So as there's a new trend or trend break, it will create a new one. It's just a guide. I don't use it as nothing I use is a straight up, if this happens, I buy it. This is all things that kind of give me information, and then I trade off the information. So I just kind of have this up there for just kind of the trend, just kind of so I could see what's kind of going on. So here it is, auto trend line. You just search in the indicator section and you bring that up. Next one is the Lux Algo Smart Money Concepts. It's just visually where I can see support and resistance without kind of looking back and forward. Just kind of simple. Obviously, the brighter it is, the more support there is because it's overlapping each other. And it's just visually so I can kind of see what's going on. Obviously you can look and say, oh, this was the top here, this was the bottom, but it's easy to just have the guide kind of show me as we go on in the trading day. So I have that on. So these EMAs, I actually I use this script, and then what I did was I hit source code and I switched them to the 8, 34, 200, and 377. Basically, I just copied this script and created my own script, left the name the same. So this is the 8, this is the 34, this gray line's the 377, and the yellow is the 200. And I have that on the chart, which is pretty simple. This is my pivots indicator. Pivots traditional, you just search an indicator. Pivots standard. And I basically use them. So when you get a huge range day like we had on Thursday, they're very spread out on Friday. So, that's why that's why you see them so wide. But you could see, look, that was the absolute top on Thursday. So if you had it on your chart, you would have grabbed the very top. And then I kind of use it also as a, support and resistance, obviously, for bounces and everything, but also to see how far of a move we've gone through the day. And, I'll definitely play it depending on what's going on in the markets. I play first touch, as you can see, first touch. And price action definitely does respect the areas. But like I said, nothing is, I take it and I buy right off of it. The Orb 15 is for the Qs. So I'll have another tab and I'll have the QQQs and I play the first 15 minutes of the Qs. And I have the Orb for there. I do leave it on here just as a guide as well. And then obviously I have VWAP on, and that's what this line is. And then down here, this is that WADA script. I think I might take it off. Basically, it just kind of shows you the explosive Explosion of the moves. I got to dig more into this script. I do like the color coding. I do like the way it looks. I got to really dig down more into this script. I just put it on about a couple weeks ago, and I've been meaning to dig more into it. And then here's a zero lag MACD, which I've been really liking. The green kind of gives you a quote unquote buy signal, and purple is a sell signal. I look at it on the 5 and then also on the 1. I don't use it after hours, because after hours you get a lot of fake outs. So it's only used kind of during market hours. I like it. Is it right every single time? Nothing is. It's just kind of a guide where if I see we're like super down, and it presents a buy signal, I might think of not shorting. It's more of not doing the other thing. That's kind of where it is. Where if it's a sell signal up, I'll probably say, hey, I'm not going to buy the bounce until I at least get, a buy signal. But we were just dumping on Friday at the end of the day that I knew enough not to do anything. So you got to realize where you are in the market as well. Like, all indicators are great, but there's not one golden indicator that's going to tell you exactly what to do every time. So when I have everything on, this is what my setup kind of looks like. And I can make decisions kind of based on, if I bring up the 5, like, what's going on, what's going on, what do I want to look at? And obviously Thursday and Friday were 2 crazy days with CPI and PPI, where we dumped and then we bounced and then dumped again on Friday. But it just kind of gives me guides on what's going on. Like, here's a 5-minute sell signal at pretty much the top. So, if we're in the sell mode, I'm probably not really looking to buy. Maybe I'm looking for a bounce to short. And same thing with the buy. Like, we buy up, we got a buy signal on the 5. I'm probably looking for longs mostly, and not looking to short until I get some type of 5-minute. The 1 minute's great, but the 5 really gives me the real trend of that time period. It's hard to get faked out on the 5, because it usually provides more of a direction. Right here you can see we got a buy, and then it came quick with a sell. So it will flip-flop, but overall, it's like I said, it's a guide, and then it presents. Once I know what mode we're in, I can kind of find other things on the chart to trade off of. But this is my setup. Be sure to come live. We trade live every day on YouTube. Definitely join us. You can see me do the trades live. You can see me talk about the charting live. And hopefully this kind of helps you guys out. So hope to see you on the stream. And if you have any questions about TradingView or this setup, just comment on the video.